My girlfriend swore her ex was just a friend. She said they ended things on good terms, stayed close, and that I had nothing to worry about. But when I finally called her out for crossing boundaries, she didn't just gaslight me, she tried to destroy my life online. This is the story of how I learned the hard way that we're just friends can turn into emotional betrayal and a full-blown social media smear campaign. I'm a 28-year-old guy, and about a year ago I started dating this girl, Lena. She was 26, funny, confident, and the kind of person everyone seemed to love being around. We met at my buddy Josh's birthday party, and honestly, it was one of those instant connection moments. We talked all night, exchanged numbers, and from that day on we were pretty much inseparable. She had this calm energy that just drew me in. We'd go on long drives, have movie nights, make playlists for each other. Everything felt easy, natural, perfect. But that's the thing about perfect, right? It doesn't last. A few months in, she mentioned this guy, Ethan. She said, "Oh, Ethan's just an old friend. We used to date in college, but we ended things on good terms." Now, I'm not the jealous type. People can have friends of the opposite sex, but over time his name kept coming up. Like a lot. She'd say things like, "Ethan said this funny thing," or "Ethan helped me fix my laptop." And every time she brought him up, she had this soft smile, one I'd never seen her use with anyone else. Eventually, I asked how often they talked. She shrugged, "Oh, every couple of days we just catch up." But every couple of days turned into every day. She'd laugh at her phone, text late into the night, and when I'd ask who it was, she'd quickly lock the screen and say, "Just a friend." Once I saw a notification pop up from Ethan. Red heart, yeah, a heart emoji, and the message said, "Wish you were here tonight." When I asked about it, she rolled her eyes. "It's just a joke, you're overreacting." I tried to let it go, but deep down I knew something was wrong. A week later, I sat her down and told her honestly how I felt. I told her that her constant communication with her ex made me uncomfortable, not because I didn't trust her, but because it felt disrespectful to our relationship. She got furious. "Oh my God, Mark, are you seriously jealous of my friend? That's so insecure." I tried to explain calmly, but she just shut me down. "You're being controlling," she said. "I've known him longer than you. I'm not cutting him off just because you're insecure." That's when I realized, no matter how I said it, she wasn't going to hear me. Fast forward a few weeks, my friend Emma sends me a screenshot from Instagram. It's Lena smiling at a concert with Ethan. Just the two of them. I hadn't even known she was going. When I confronted her, she said, "I didn't tell you because I knew you'd freak out. It was just as friends." That was it for me. I told her I couldn't do this anymore, that I needed someone who respected my boundaries. She said, "Wow, you're really throwing this away because of your ego." I walked out. And that should have been the end. But it was not. A few days later, weird things started happening. Mutual friends were suddenly distant. Some even unfollowed me. Then Josh called me one night and said, "Bro, have you seen Lena's Instagram story?" I hadn't, so I checked. It was a black screen with white text. Sometimes emotional abuse doesn't look like yelling. It's control. It's manipulation. It's pretending boundaries are love. And then another one. If you've ever been financially controlled or gaslit, you're not crazy. She didn't name me, but she didn't have to. Everyone knew who she was talking about. Within hours, people were commenting things like, "You're so brave for speaking out. He doesn't deserve you." Then came the TikToks, sad music, tearful captions, her looking broken under dim lighting. When you realize love isn't supposed to feel like control, with a broken heart emoji. It was a full-blown social media campaign. People who didn't even know me were calling me a narcissist. Some sent me DMs saying, "You should be ashamed." It was hell. At first I stayed quiet. I didn't want to feed the drama. But then one of her friends, Tina, made a post tagging me directly saying, "Abusers hide behind boundaries, so proud of my girl for walking away." That's when I decided enough was enough. I wasn't going to let someone rewrite the story of what really happened. So I gathered everything, texts, screenshots, messages where Lena literally admitted she was still in love with Ethan but didn't want to lose me too. Then I posted my side calmly, respectfully. For anyone who's heard lies about me, I never abused anyone. I simply asked my girlfriend to set boundaries with her ex. She hid things, lied, and gaslit me. That's the truth. I posted screenshots, nothing invasive, just enough to show context. Within a day, people started apologizing. Lena deleted her stories, then the TikToks. And then, the plot twist of all plot twists, Ethan posted a photo of them together. Caption: "Back where I belong." With a red heart. After all the chaos, she went right back to him. Her whole survivor story fell apart overnight. Friends who had defended her quietly distanced themselves. Even Tina unfollowed her. Josh told me later, "Man, everyone sees what really happened now." That whole experience broke something in me, but it also built something new. I learned that emotional respect matters just as much as physical faithfulness. That gaslighting doesn't always come with shouting, sometimes it comes with quiet guilt trips and online victimhood. And most importantly, silence doesn't protect the truth. These days, I'm doing a lot better. I've moved on, met someone new. Riley, and she's everything Lena wasn't: honest, kind, transparent. She knows what happened, and she told me, "If you hadn't gone through that, you wouldn't know what real love looks like." And she's right. So yeah, if your partner ever says they're just a friend, but starts hiding things, dismissing your feelings, and calling you controlling for having boundaries, trust your gut. Because sometimes just a friend is just the start of a lie. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far, drop a like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Was I overreacting, or did I dodge a bullet?